Breaking news, law firm. Immigrants with final deportation orders can now be removed to third countries, even if they have no connection to those countries, and they could receive no notice or very little notice beforehand. This shift stems from a new ICE directive which was issued on July 8, 2025 by Acting Director Todd Lyons, and this was first reported publicly over the weekend. According to the memo, ICE officers are now authorized to carry out third country removals in cases where the immigrant's home country will not accept their return. A common issue with countries like China, Cuba, Iran, Eritrea, Vietnam, or Iraq, where repatriation agreements are limited or non-existent. The memo outlines a three-tiered notice system. Number one, no notice is required if the receiving country gives credible assurances that the person being deported will not be harmed or persecuted. Number two, a 24-hour notice is required if no safety assurances are provided by the receiving country. And number three, 6 hours of notice is allowed in exigent or urgent circumstances. This means that deportation to unfamiliar countries can now take place with no notice or with very little notice, even when a person has no ties to that country that they are being sent to. This policy applies to non-citizens, as we mentioned, who have final orders of removal and whose countries of nationality have refused to accept them back. Many of these individuals could have lived in the US for many years. They could have work permits, they could have US citizen family members, or they could not even speak the language of the country they are being sent to. I believe a couple weeks ago, the US already deported 8 immigrants from Cuba, Vietnam, Myanmar, Laos, Sudan, and Mexico to South Sudan, a country which is said to be in active conflict. None of the deportees were South Sudanese nationals, and they had no known ties to South Sudan. The Supreme Court recently cleared the way for this policy by pausing a lower court ruling that would have required immigrants to be given meaningful opportunity to challenge their deportation or removal to third countries. That injunction had temporarily blocked ICE from carrying out such removals. Now, with that stay in place, ICE is now free to move forward with third country deportations on a broader and more aggressive scale. ICE has not released data on how many people could be impacted, but estimates suggest that the number could be in the thousands. The list of countries that have been asked or are expected to be asked to accept these deportees, the list is growing. We've posted that list. Do you see your country on the list of countries that have been asked by the US to accept third country removals, or on the list of countries that have agreed to accept third country deportees? Comment